Good morning. How are you today? I hope you're doing just fabulous. I'm Anna, and this is a live video. We're going to do a little art session today in my studio. We're going to look at the final result of our varnished paintings. We did the 4 coats of the Liquitex high gloss varnish. So we're going to look and see what that looks like finished. And then I'm going to show you how I'm just going to finish the gold leaf process on the tray that we started last night. It's just about done. I left just a little bit at the end to show you. And then we're going to actually resin that tray. So if you're new to resin or you're a seasoned resiner or whatever, that's what we're going to do today is just mix up a clear coat of resin, put that over the tray. So you can see how I do that. You're welcome to paint along with me today if you want to work on whatever project you want to work on. That is great, and I'm really excited to be with you. So welcome. I'm going to start by showing you the finished result of our varnished pieces. So here they are down here, and I will show you the beautiful shine on these things. So this is all varnished. See how nice and glassy it is? Trying to catch the light in there so you can see. Very reflective, very glossy, and really brings out the richness of the colors. Also really smooth. So this is protective as well. When people purchase a piece like this, they know that it's going to be protected from UV rays and also from, fingerprints or dirt, because you can just wipe it off easily. So varnish is so great. And what we used on this was this Liquitex high gloss varnish. Did 4 coats, alternating between horizontal strokes with the paintbrush and vertical. And we gave it at least 3 hours in between each coat. It really only takes a minute or half a minute each time. So not long, not a lot of work, just a little bit of a process. But isn't that so pretty? So there's one of them. And here's the next one. Not sure which orientation. Ooh, seeing like a bird beak and tail almost in there. We call this one Firebird. Like the ballet. I love that ballet. I got to be in that ballet when I was in college. And this one. These are the 3 that we did the first part of this month. So every day this month, I've been live on YouTube painting with you guys for you. And we've done a lot of acrylic pours. Started with Dutch pours. We did a flip cup. We did a few flip cups on trays, like behind me right here, drying. We did a triptych Dutch pour that's down there on the floor. It's kind of a bigger piece. And I don't remember what else we did, but we've done at least 20 or so paintings this month. It's been really fun. Let me show you how I remove the tape. You probably already know this, but it's really handy if you don't, because if you tape the backs of your pour paintings, it leaves it really nice, clean back. But how you get the tape off is, it's all dry. There's like varnish beads on it, and it's really hard to tear off if you don't use some heat. So all you have to do is get your torch, and then we're gonna heat it up to peel it off, and it should come off pretty easy. So let's try that. We'll see where we're gonna start. We'll start right there. And we're just gonna quickly, gently go over it with the torch. Keep it moving. Got a little bit of smoking there, so watch out. But look how easily it peels off. If you meet some resistance, just stop and then torch that part again. But such a neat, crisp, clear edge. So easy. So much easier than doing it without the torch. Okay? Oh, I didn't. I gave you the one. Ta-da! And then if I want, I could go with like a little box cutter and get the tiny edges there, but I don't think that's not going to bother me there. So this just keeps the back of your paintings looking nice and neat, professional. You know, it's just more of a nice package if you're selling it. So easy. And if you missed the varnish process, I linked in the description just a 2-minute video that is tutorials that varnish process, and it's really, really easy. And yeah, really nice. So that's it. We did the tape on this one. Do you mind if I just go ahead and do the tape on the other ones while we're here? Because this is no time like the present. And I do keep a fire extinguisher right behind me, handy if I need it. I have almost needed it once, so just good to keep. Really easy. I'm always glad that I took the couple minutes to tape it at the end when I take it off. It just looks so much nicer. Hi, Mommy. Hi, honey. I love your painting. Thanks. My twins are playing in the basement right now. Thanks, Tom. I was hoping they would stay outside. They've been playing so well outside this morning. Today was actually a nice surprise. I was planning to do errands because we needed to get groceries and was going to go to the Y for a while and was going to stop at get canvases. And I got a family member's birthday coming up, so I was going to find a gift. So we're going to just do errands this morning. But then I was doing my prayer time out on the porch, and the kids were playing outside in the front when I was doing that. And it was such a beautiful day that when I went inside, they wanted to keep playing. So I had them go to the backyard, and they've been out there since 8 in the morning, just having so much fun. They made this cool little hut with like a fake little fire and like a soup cooking over it and herbs hanging, and they have a whole little house out there, and they've been playing so well and having so much fun that I just threw out the plans to do errands today, and I'm just gonna enjoy this time. I can work in the studio and they can just have fun in the backyard because take advantage of the good weather. It's so nice when we have, like yesterday, we were just home all day. It's so nice when we don't have places to run or activities to go to. It allows for so much great family time and free time and art time. Okay, we're almost done with this last one here. And then I'm going to show you the tray that we gold leafed last night after I said goodbye to you. We'll pick up where we left off there. All right, looking nice. So I'll probably just give these a little sign on the back, and I'm not sure yet what I'll do with them. If I'll put them on my website, or I'll just put them, give them to friends, or just, I don't know, put them in my store. storage with all the other paintings in that door back there. All the other paintings that I don't know what to do with. But that's okay. I don't have to have a plan for them. It's just fun to make them. And sometimes they sell. A lot of times they don't, and that's fine. Still enjoy it. So, but the trays, luckily, almost always sell. So I never have much inventory of the trays, which is nice. They kind of take up a lot of space. Right now, I think I have 2. But usually I just make them to order, custom to order. So now we have 7 trays, 7 or 8 from this last month, and we've got a festival coming up. Hopefully, I'll be able to sell some of them. I'll report back and I'll let you know if I'm able to sell any of them. I'm going to bring you over here and show you what we're doing with this tray. Actually, I think what I'll do is move these paintings. These finished paintings. Hey guys, do you want to go outside and play so Mommy can film a video right now? Because it's kind of nice to have quiet when I'm doing a video. Should we go outside and play for a little while? No, you don't want to. Yes, I'm going to bring this over here because this area right here is just well lit and I don't have to move the camera tripod. All right, so you see where I put the gold lines last night, and this last area I left just to show you what I did with the rest. So you saw me put the adhesive down, and then we laid the sheets of gold leaf, and then I brushed away the excess with my finger or this soft synthetic bristle brush. So I'm just going to do that with this last little bit here. It's just so satisfying. Just thought you might like to see it. Okay, and then I usually go with my finger to just try to get all of the little edges so the lines are nice and flush. We have a video on how I made this tray if you missed it. I can't remember which day it was, but it was during this month, so it's one of the live videos in the July transformation series. I also have tons of other tray videos that are sped up and faster if you want to look at different designs and stuff and get ideas. Okay, so I think that looks nice. I think the gold leafing on there looks good. I don't know if you guys think it looks good. Hit the thumbs up and let me know. It's definitely more interesting with that than if we were to have just left it without. So I think it's nice. I'm going to save the flakes of gold leaf because they come in handy for coasters and things. So we'll get as much as we can. And then the rest I'm going to vacuum up because there's so many little pieces that it's sort of impossible to wipe them all off without leaving a few. The vacuum really helps. So I'm going to be right back. It's right over here. And this is going to be loud for just a second, so hang in there. Okay, no residue. It's looking really nice. And if you remember, this is just like a cheap tray that we repurposed because I had poured on it before and it didn't go well. So we just poured over that design. There's a couple imperfections here that I need to sand off. But this tray didn't crack, luckily, so I think it's doing pretty well. I have an idea. Sometimes I like to use a little sticker or monogram decal or something. And this one kind of stands out to me. It says, trust in him. And for some reason with this tray, like it sort of looks like lava or turbulence. And I think this would be a good phrase if I were to put one on this tray. So what do you think about putting it like near the bottom there or at the top over here? I'm gonna look at this my way and see. I think I like it at the bottom. There's just sort of this black, so the gold will stand out against it. Let me wipe that off. This just came on a sheet of sticker decals, and I pick these up when I see some that I just like. I've used these on coasters before. I've used these on coasters. I've got a lot of Christmas ones. I do Christmas coasters and trays for craft fairs at the holidays and stuff. So when I see ones I really like, I just pick them up, and I think this might be cool on this tray. I will be honest, this isn't my favorite tray. I think it'll be up someone's alley, but it's not like the colors that I love or anything. So I kind of just want to experiment with it and see if I can make it so I like it even better. So I think I'll put this here at the bottom. And this is going to come off in 3 pieces, so we can kind of curve it to go with the tray. That's kind of nice. I'm going to start with the middle one, which just says in. Stick that on. The nice thing about these is they obviously have a clear backing. So if you press it down hard enough, you only should see the letters. You shouldn't see that like clear, especially after we top coat this all with resin. And if you have a Cricut and you know how to do stuff like that, you could make your own decals to put on your trays and coasters. Monogramming is really popular to do personalized coasters and trays. Okay, so that went on really well. I don't see any of the back. And you just take your fingernail and really press it down so there's no air bubbles or anything showing underneath it. It's just like really flush to the tray. Stick it down harder than you think. Oh, my little ones are maybe leaving me. Hey guys, you doing okay? Uh-oh. Okay. It was a mom moment. I have to leave for just one moment. I'm going to take care of the twins, but I'll be right back. I'll be right back. In the meantime, I'm going to let you look at this little tray here. You doing okay? Yeah. Here, you guys want to watch something? Yeah. Buddies, I am coming back for a tray here. Okay, I'm back. Let's put the other parts of this word in our tray, and we'll try to kind of curve it to go with the design. With the shape, I mean. How much space should I put? Not too much, not too little. Perfect. Sticking it down. Last one. So, I mean, I don't know what other people will think when they look at this tray, but what comes to mind with me is like that scene in The Lord of the Rings at the end when Frodo and Sam are in Mount Doom. And Frodo has to throw the ring into the pit of burning lava. And just that whole scene of, you know, how scary and pivotal and everything it is. And this just to me, it's like the molten lava and the crushing flames and stuff. And the darkness, I think the saying would be just kind of a neat juxtaposition to the feel of the piece. No matter what turbulence or darkness is going on in my life, I can still trust in Him, remain in God's love, remain in His peace. I don't usually put these decals on the tray, but once in a while I do. And yeah, they've always sold. I think it resonates with someone, whatever I put on there. One time I had a friend of mine who's really good at lettering paint on top of one of my paintings. And she painted hope on top of it, and it was really, really pretty. So that was a fun collaboration. We do have prints of that available on my website, actually, so you can go and look at that, anacoinart.com. And we were able to sell the original for that. Okay, this is cool. I like it. I think it's kind of neat. It makes this tray unique and different from the rest of my trays. So I'm going to show you close up what it looks like. Pretty neat. All right, let's resin this thing. I've got this part A, which is a thicker part, sitting in a hot water bath. It's been in there for quite a while, actually. I hope it's doing okay. It's probably been in there an hour. I thought you always think it's going to take you less time than it does. Everything takes me a lot longer than I think it will. Lots of nice interruptions. But yeah, we're gonna resin on this tray. So if you want to see that, stick around and we'll see the process. We need a couple of cups And I can't think of how much resin I need for this size. I'm trying to remember. The Art Resin circle calculator is super helpful. So you can go on their website and yeah, type in circle calculator and you can plug in your diameter and it will give you exactly how many ounces of resin that you need for your circular piece. In our case, this tray here. Oh, I missed your question there. Let me see. I can see it. Do you sell many of the trays? Hi, Angela. Welcome. Nice to have you. I do. You can look on my channel. Pretty much every tray video on there I've sold. Plus, I've made quite a few trays that I haven't made videos of. So I sold every one except for I've got 2 in inventory now and the 8 that we made this month, which aren't finished yet. So hopefully we'll sell those 2 because I got to cover my cost buying all this trays and resin. It adds up. So I count on selling those so I can pay for all the stuff. But depending on the tray, I usually sell them from like 100 to 200, just kind of depending on the size and the wood, the higher quality. Angela, are you a fluid artist as well? Oh, you do functional art, so you haven't done trays. You just found my channel and I'm subbing now. Welcome! Yay! I'm so happy to have you. So what kind of functional art do you do? I think it's fun to make and kind of easier to sell than canvas art. I rarely sell any of my paintings, but I do sell a lot of trays because people can use it, and it makes a neat gift. And I do a lot of custom ones. People want like certain colors to match their living room, or they want their anniversary date on there, whatever. It's easier for people to buy than a canvas piece. Plus, you get the beauty of the wood as well. Do glass trivets, placemats, and Lazy Susan. Oh wow, yeah, glasswork is a total other realm of difficulty. So that's really neat that you do that. Cool. I'll have to check out your channel. Jar storage boxes, awesome. That's great. Do you sell your work online or go to craft fairs or both? I'll definitely check out your channel. Okay, I'm grabbing out some resin equipment stuff. So we got to get this whole thing right here suited up online and do a lot of festivals and art shows. That's fun. Yeah, it's interesting. I started this YouTube channel as a mom. I have 7 kids, 6 kids and 1 on the way, so yeah, 7. And I thought like, oh yay, this is something I could do from home, and maybe I can, sell my work online or do like maybe try to monetize my YouTube channel. And the funny thing is none of really, I haven't had any like monetary success from online stuff, but it's led me into doing a lot of more live, like in-person fairs, festivals, and shows. And I didn't think I had time for that before, but turns out you can do more than you think if you're given the opportunity and deadlines to complete things. And luckily, a lot of these shows and stuff are on a Saturday. My husband's home and can watch the kids, and I do have a couple of my daughters that sometimes join me like for a fair, and they sell their little stuff too at my table. So yeah. Yeah, thanks, Angela. Oh, I'm saying your name wrong, Angelia. Sorry about that. That's really pretty. Okay, so you asked about the trays where I get them, and I've gotten them in various places. This last week I got a big batch from Home Goods, home decor store, and I've been happy with them. And they're really, like, for the price, they've been really good. So this was a white one. Oh, right the first time, Angela. Oh, Angela. Okay. So this was, these are like 16 to 25, maybe $30 trays from Home Goods, and I've been really happy with them. I've gotten a lot of trays there before. A few of them have cracked, but most of them have been good. That's been my best bet. I did get like a whole huge load of trays from JCPenney one time when my mother-in-law found them on a huge sale and she had coupons and everything. So we were able to get like $90 trays for $35 or something. So those were really good and really high quality. I used to get them from Target, like acacia trays, for only 22 bucks, but they're all out of stock. I tried trays from Amazon, but I never had luck with those. Like they were always, I felt like kind of poor quality, or you were paying a lot to get something good quality, and you never really knew until you like poured on them. This is an Amazon tray. Oh, that's fine, Angela. I think you're the only one here, so you just take it over. No problem. I'm located in the Midwest, so in the U.S. So this is, this is an Amazon tray, and I have just a few, used just a few. It's really flimsy. It's not that great, and I don't think it looks amazing, like the tray design in itself, for the money. Like I paid the same amount or more for this as those Home Goods trays, which I feel like, I'm going to show you another Home Goods one, which I feel like are more artistic and just better design and quality. So this was another that was just $17. No cracking, sturdy. So watch out for the cracking, because that does kind of ruin it when you have. One day I poured 5 trays in a day. I was so excited. And I don't know if it was my trays or the temperature that they were drying or what, but 3 of them cracked. But I found somebody that helped me. I didn't have to throw them out. They helped me because I'm not a carpenter or anything, but they showed me how I could use like a really strong wood glue. And my husband has like wood clamps. I clamped the tray with the wood glue and got it so that the tray was just fine. It glued back together. It was seamless. You couldn't even tell. So I was able to use those. Yay! Oh, you're in Knoxville. Awesome. Yeah, so I sell them between $100 and $200. It's worth it for me, but you have to figure in, whatever you need to figure in. And it really depends. Different people are willing to pay different things. I've had trays at a lower price point where people are like, you should charge way more for that, or trays that are at a higher price point that haven't sold as fast. So it just depends on the audience, I guess. Yeah, and some people really value like original art, and some people are like, oh, why would I pay that? So but yeah, I feel like it's worth it. It's been worth it so far. But so okay, we're gonna mix up some resin here. Put my stuff on. Might be a little hard to talk, but let me know if you can still hear me. I'm going to bring you down. All right. I'm going to bring you down here. And I'm not going to figure out how much resin I need. I know that's irresponsible of me. But I don't know how to look stuff up on my phone while I'm still doing the live video. So I'm just going to guess and try to remember. I think I need about 8 or 9 ounces to cover this tray. So that was my part B. I'm using latex gloves. I feel like these are better than plastic sorry, these are nitrile. Nitrile gloves. Better than latex, better than plastic. I like them better. And I have a whole resin safety video if you are starting with resin. It's a good thing to watch before. Okay, I'm mixing with a little bit of extra because I do have a couple coasters to cover with clear. I'm just eyeballing the amount, and that's about right. I just need equal parts of this kind. All right, Angela, I will look you up. Good to talk with you. I'm not talking while I do this because it's kind of hard through the respirator. But if you guys want to type any questions or any comments in the chat, go for it. I'm just sticking it in a tub of warm water just to make it mix easier and help those bubbles rise to the surface. So we're going to be mixing here for 5 minutes. So if you want to go away and come back and check our progress, feel free. It might be a little boring here. But also, if you have any questions or anything for me, don't hesitate to ask. I'm really happy you're here.
No, it's not done. Varnish. It's unveiled. No, it's not. You have to put one in. Put this one in too. No. So we have to put this right there. Amazing, baby. No, we have to put this one in too. No, it's two. Put that one on. Okay, the big diamond. That has them this high. Okay. No, yeah. Yeah. Hey. No, you can't. Oh, monkey. You remember? Both headed here.
How'd you get hurt?
Yeah, I didn't know.
You okay? Alright, so the resin says to mix at least 3 minutes. I usually mix 5 or 6 just to make sure it's all incorporated. So we're a little over halfway there.
No. You need to put this like here.
I'm scraping the bottom and the sides as I go to make sure that all of it's getting mixed in.
How do you get you find out first. You find out. Then you find out like this.
Okay, we're going to call that good at 5 minutes. And I'm going to let it sit here in my water tub. Oh, it's not really hot anymore. I'm going to make that hot and let it sit so that all the air bubbles will rise to the surface. Well, a lot of them will. So we can pop those before we put this on our piece. Just waiting for the water to heat up. I have my little twins playing in the background. They're 3. Alright, so I'm sitting this in the hot water, and in a few minutes a lot of the bubbles will rise to the surface, and we can pop those with some rubbing alcohol or a torch. This just saves a lot of torching over the piece when it's done. So now I'm going to get ready these couple coasters because I need to do a top layer on them. So if I have extra resin, which I think I will, I'm going to go ahead and put a clear layer over the top. And do you think I should put some crushed glass on here? This is what I'm wondering. If I should put some crushed glass. Let me go get that stuff and show you. Let's see. Over here. I'm trying to decide whether I want to put some texture on these or leave them as is. If you can help me decide, put something in the comments. I'm horrible at decisions, especially when I make it on the spot. I'm going to clean these off because they've been sitting on the counter for a week or 2. Might have some dust. Okay, I have to decide. I think I'm just going to go with just resin over the top and no glass. And then if we want to go like a marker around the side, if we want more embellishment, we can do that. Okay, so a lot of bubbles have risen to the surface, and they're popping on their own. I'm popping them with the rubbing alcohol and the torch. And I think I'm going to go ahead and pour the top layer over this tray. We've got all our detailing, we've got our decal there. And you see my kids in the background.
I know, I'll go my
Now, can you take the twins upstairs for a little bit while I finish my video?
It's not fun for you. Baby quiet. That baby quiet. Look at me, mommy.
Oh, cool. Okay, now we're going to put this over our tray. And if we have leftovers, we'll do the coasters as well.
I like to be up here. It wasn't. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, baby.
Okay, there we go.
How do you put that? How do you put that? Mama, how do you put that on? Mama,
Okay, I'm going to torch this. And then we'll spread it out and see if it's enough.
Whoa! The bouncy house. Bouncy house. Bouncy mine. Hold on a movie. When we sit on it, we'll see better. Yeah. And it was a black. Yeah. Then going on. But then going on. How much?
I can tell at this point that I'm going to need more.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Sorry. I will not do. No. Need food. We need these food. Hi, baby. Mama, look at that.
Ooh.
We made something.
This is going to give us a beautiful glassy finish and really bring out the colors of our pour. You can already tell how much more vibrant they are under the resin. And it's also food safe surface, so if people want to serve food on this, they can. After it cures, it'll take 72 hours, so 3 full days, to be completely pure and hard. What's interesting is what looked black before is now I'm seeing the deep blue in it with the resin over it.
Okay. This is how I get. What? No, I just go to baby table. I do it. We go like this. I do it. If you do both.
Almost there.
Yes. Quiz closet. Oh, stop! You want that? It's maybe to the it's maybe we get final yeah. Final God! So that's what's wrong. That's it.
We will babysit this for a little while and keep popping the bubbles every once in a while. Let's use the rest of our resin on these two beautiful ocean coasters over here.
Are you okay? You okay, baby?
Are you okay, sweetie? Okay. This means my paint session needs to come to an end. My kids are starting to get hungry and tired, and it's time to move on with their day, I suppose. This is the perfect amount for these coasters. I'm glad that we had a little extra left over here.
No, I'm white.
And I have a video coming out soon for a resin board and coaster set with these ocean waves. I think it's not this shape of coaster. These were just like made with leftover resin, but it's a board with the same kind of design, like the frothy white waves over the blue, and some matching coasters and a wine cutler. Hopefully, I'm planning to get that out within a week or so. So that'll be a tutorial up on my channel. Okay, we'll spritz a little for rubbing alcohol, pop some bubbles, and then I'll go over with the heat gun and get those even more, and just kind of pick out any imperfections I see in this, torch it a couple more times, and then we'll cover it, and we will check on it tomorrow and see how it looks. So, if you hung with me, thank you for being with me while I did a session today. And my crazy kids in the background having our usual day home. So I'm a stay-at-home mom of 6 kids, one on the way, so 7. And I'm really grateful that I get to do this from home in our basement, and it's fun to have a creative outlet. So I think I like this tray a lot more than I thought I would. When we first poured it, I kind of thought, not really, not my favorite, but with the resin on it, the gold leaf, and the same trust in him, I do really like it now. So we will clean the edges up really good, sand those down. We'll give it a coat of mineral oil to really shine up the wood, and hopefully this resin cures well, and then maybe we'll put this tray for sale. So hopefully somebody will like it and enjoy it for their home or for a gift. But thank you so much for being with me today. I think we got some good work done, and just kind of little by little finishing a lot of these pieces now. I'm anxious to get back to some pouring, but we got to make some counter space with all these trays and stuff that we've done. So thank you so much for being with me. I'll be back on live tomorrow, Thursday, July 25th. And